what do you see inside this box?
Show it to the camera. It's
things
camera. Like this.
See,
if you show it, no, show it well. Show
see,
it well.
you can see what do you
show
see?
it well so that
what is
they will
inside?
see.
People should see inside. What do you see inside?
So this is a space.
You understand?
This is a space.
Yes.
And then it has compartments. Right.
You understand?
So show it to them well.
You see, look at it.
Show the brown one to them as well.
Let me come.
Guys, when it comes to demonstrations, I want you to be fully involved.
So I want to, you understand?
Yes. I want to
show something to you. You understand? Oh, nyinfu, monfu, orofu, orukumuni. Bonfuma, ensiyonto, this enfuma ne dikayaba. Woso, okunipa, na wajanipa. Haza kabacha, Hindu kabacha. Urodembo, saradembo, onyarodembo. Oi, shilemuna munambambi bo fankasem plapito. Agbambanayo, nyinfu, monfu, orofu, orukumuni. Oi, if you are in America, I am calling American dollars. If you are in Europe, I am calling European dollars, European euro. If you are in Ghana, I am calling Ghana money. Whichever part of the world that you are coming from, you can watch me and see a tip of an iceberg. What I'm saying is not like I am hungry. I have done it before. My grandfathers have done it, and it is my turn to also do the same thing. You understand? Oh, kuripa na wajani pa haza kabachana Hindu kabacha. Oh, nyifu jirapa. Kontambantam mami ota naba. Bofuma na siyoto ise frima ne dikayamba. Woso na agbangbanayo mbimbo fankasam plapito. Danga mbimbo fankasam plapito. Kalambirna ne be ifka kalamba futamba. Koi mante fuka fumantinga. Danga na maka fumantimba fuka. Danga na anchira awramuna awrun. Awrun maka fumbo fankasam plapito.
That is surprise as well. Legend is also surprised.
You see, this is the Ghana series. You see, I am coming, Mr. Arnold.
Can I remove this?
You can.
Can I pull it?
You can pull it out.
Can I pull it out?
You can pull it out, Mr. Arnold. You can pull it out. This is the American dollars as you are seeing. Oh, Kalamba. We have
homework to do.
Officially, euros mba, ankata naira mba, mbara mo mbimbo fa, oi nyinfu jirapa. Okuri pa na wajanipa. Haza kabacha, Hindu kabacha, Madonna kabacha. Oi, Miss Arnold, nyinfu. Oi, kalamba na mbibo fa nkasem prapitu. Shilemu na manamba, fuka mantin. Fintu baba fuka fintu. Sheba mbibo fa nkasem prapitu, nyinfu jirapa.
So like you always say,
oi, chenando ko onwundo ko
this display,
you see, this is the
stays in this video.
You understand? Some of us are not hungry.
It is not an endorsement that
if you call me,
once you see Nachinaa, this money will be given
024-854-3226.
to you.
024-854-3226. 024-854-3226.
This demonstration stays on vibes and fights.
By the grace of the elders, I swear to my ancestors, the day I shall be buried,
it is not.
If you do anything, if you call me and I deceive you, may I be struck to death by the
ancestors. It is not an endorsement
I am telling you,
if you see Nachinaa, he is going to give these money to you.
By the grace of the elders, Mr. Arnold, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Me, when I'm doing my thing, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
That was last time when you went.
This is safer, right?
This is. You check it.
This is safer.
That is the safer. Those people in
Cote
d'Ivoire, if you are in Cote d'Ivoire, you are in Abidjan, you are in any part of Africa.
So Nachinaa actually was able to raise different currencies.
You understand?
So this is safer. So those of you have been asking me, is it real money? I cannot confirm. Yeah. I cannot confirm because I have not spent it.
You can see it.
And I don't have
euro. You can see
what you use to confirm
and this is a
such
euro.
money.
If your problem is that you want me to help you with 1 million euro, you can call me video call. That very time, I'll give you only 1 hour to be able to get the money. But it will be an agreement. The agreement will be that.
You finish.
The agreement is that when you are going to do the work for you, you should make sure that you tell me the amount you want specifically. And when I do the work for you, me too, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you, this is the conditionality. If I help you, but me too, I'm a human being. If I help you to gain money, won't you come and say hi to me? But some African people...
So the money, how do you see... What I wouldn't want to hear is get an empty box in your room and sit on your bed and be watching the box. When I do the money in Ghana, the money will appear in your room, in your box. That's a big fat lie. So I don't like it when I even hear it. I've not experienced it personally.
Mr. Arnold,
but my logical thinking tells me it is a big fat lie. Another beautiful time to have a wonderful season here on Vibes and Five, Africa's biggest spiritual platform. It is what it is. Big shouts to Sat, big shouts to Eddie, big shouts going out to you, legend. And to you out there, we're about to have a very, I'll say powerful conversation because Nachinaa is in the studios. Nachinaa, the man who has taken custody of the word jurisdiction. Nachinaa has used jurisdiction so much so that even when we hear the lawyers mention it, we think about Nachinaa.
Very well.
Jurisdiction. It's going to be a very jurisdiction conversation right now. But please take note that the School of West African Spirituality is still online. You can check it out. www.chowas.org, TSOWAS.org. That is the School of West African Spirituality. It gives you everything you need to know about West African spirituality, deep and into details. Also, whatever you do with information from this conversation, Vibes and Five, the crew that hosts the company, will not be held liable for that. So you have the ability to decide what you want to do and stay fully responsible for the outcome of that decision, as we are not deciding for you. So please take note of that. Nachinaa, it's good to see you. Welcome once again.
You're welcome, Mr.
You know, over the week you have been trending. You are one spiritualist who trends on Vibes in 5 anytime you show up. You've warned me. You've told people if I mess up, you deal with me. You know, that one went haywire. And now you performed a certain magic. No, I won't say magic. Spiritual action.
Miracle, yes.
Miracle. If it was a white man that did it, we'll say miracle.
Very well.
So you performed a certain miracle.
Okay.
Some people believed it, others do not believe it.
Very well.
They think you are using tricks.
Very well.
And no dwarf brought anything.
Very well.
What do you have to say about that?
First of all, before I come in, you know, I want to say good morning or good afternoon to wherever that you are watching us from. You know, Nachinaa, you know, what I'm doing is just like bringing back what we have left behind.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
It's just to tell you that you are an African. You know, as Africans, we have our own belief. We have our own way of worshiping God.
Right.
You understand? This Christian way of life, this Islamic way of life. If you ask me where the Islamic come from, I'll tell you that is the tradition of the Arabic world.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes. Islam is the tradition of the Arabic world.
You understand?
Right.
And Christianity was brought to us by the Europeans.
By the Europeans.
You understand? And even if you go to the Europe, they don't practice the Christianity as we practice it in Africa. You understand?
So what's the point?
The point is that in Africa, it's only Africa. Africa is the only continent that the white man will come and deceive you, take everything precious from your land, and then bring you some myth, something that you believe, so that even when they are stealing you still believe that you are giving everything to God.
Even when they are stealing from you,
you understand?
You still believe you are giving everything to God.
You understand?
So you allow them steal it.
You understand?
Right.
So Africa has been brainwashed to believe in other people's culture, whereby living our own culture.
Right.
That is why if you don't know where you are coming from, you never know where you are going to. Are you getting what I'm saying? In Africa, in every walk of life, every jurisdiction, every home, when you go, we have our own beliefs.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Until these imported religions were brought upon us. You understand? So because of that, an African man feels very lazy to even sit and think with his logic. Are you getting what I'm saying? Believing in everything that is scripted in the Bible and in the
So
Quran.
are you saying those who thought what you did wasn't what it's supposed to be?
Let me tell you,
are not African enough.
Let me tell you, that is why when Africans go to Saudi Arabia, they only teach them only Quran. They don't teach them anything to make money. Never.
They don't teach them anything to make money.
No. They are not teaching them anything apart from teaching them the Quran.
How do you understand? How do you know?
But you could tell.
Everything is in the Quran, just as everything is in the Bible.
My brother, I am telling you that they are only giving us that education that when you come to Africa and build them mosques, you have done everything for them.
Right.
When you go to Africa and build them churches, Africa they believe in everything that Europeans and the Arab people brought upon us. But we don't believe in what our own grandfathers left for us.
We don't believe in.
Do you understand? It's just like you eating with your hand.
Right.
And when you finish eating, you use your anus and clean the bowl inside.
No.
Try to lift it with your arms.
No.
Is that right?
No.
If you don't know where you're coming from, how will you know where you are going to? You understand? So it's high time Africans we revisit where we are coming from.
And embrace it.
And embrace it. Sometimes you'll be sitting there, you're having some nightmares, you'll be having some problems at your work. It means that something is wrong at your father's place. Your father's house, there's something wrong. And if you're capable of, you go to spiritualists, they tell you that, oh, your mother said something is wrong. If your mother is still alive, try to go and apologize to your mother.
Okay.
And
things could change.
And things will change.
Right.
You understand? And
right.
if she's late, try to, when you call Nachinaa, 024-854-2226. They don't operate a toad in front of children.
They don't operate a toad in front of children.
You understand?
I understand.
When you are on thorns, you don't stand on the thorns to uproot them.
You have to get out of the thorns first.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Right.
So that is why I say, for convenience's sake, you can contact Nachinaa 024-854-2226. If your problem is that you don't understand why your marriage is moving backwards, if you don't understand why your financial situation is crumbling, you can contact Nachinaa. I'll also contact the ancestors. What I have power over, I will do it for you. And what I cannot do, I have my father friends who are still alive. Those that know the tradition very well. It doesn't matter whoever does the work for you. What important is that you get the positive response.
You get a positive response.
Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Back to what you performed, because you are still going to perform.
Very well, very well.
Right. So I want us to take it from there
very well
before we come to here. So give me a precise response to what people thought about that performance you had.
The one I did?
Yes.
You know, let me tell you, if a lion is capable of patronizing itself in the market, people will treat it as a dog. You understand what I'm saying? You know, a word is enough to the wise. I am speaking to people with wide understanding. You know, Africa, our problem is that we don't believe on our own. We always believe in everything that is coming from a white man. What I did, you understand? What I did was just an iota of an iceberg.
It was just a bit of it, a tip of the iceberg.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say? You know, some of us, we are elderly people. Although you see me sitting down as a young man. But where I am coming from, in my tradition, you can't just come out and say you're a spiritualist. You'll be tried.
Yeah.
You understand? That is why when people who knows who are very versatile in African history, when you come to Ghana, that is the western, African part of Ghana, you realize that in my country, my tribe is not even up to the third minority of the country.
Right.
But we captured almost 50 to 55% of the land belongs to my tribe.
The Gonjas,
the Gonjas, Savannah region.
The Savannah region. You captured almost 50 to 55%
of the land.
Of the land. But you guys are not many.
We are not many.
Mighty minority.
You understand? That is it. Not like the one Elavanyo King is.
No, you are the mighty minority.
You understand? We don't have big population. You understand? When you go to Volta, you have some of the Guans cut across, and central regions, some of them cut across. Very small minority. You understand? But we've been able to conquer the country. That like we've been able to conquer the land.
Right.
That tells you how rich culture we are. We believe in our ancestral world. If something is not going well with me, I don't need to go to a pastor or a madam to pray for me. All I just need is to get my fowl. Go and ask my grandfathers what is wrong. What is wrong? You understand? I will go and ask my grandfather what is wrong. When you call me and you explain your problem to me, I will look for a way, ask the gods, ask your ancestors, where is this person wrong? What is wrong? What must this person do to be able to thrive in life? Are you getting what I'm saying? Some of us, you don't come out on TV station or maybe social media to bluff. Because of what you have been blessed with. All the cars that I have acquired, the houses, it's not that just by my strength. It's by being honest with people. Are you getting me? But in every walk of life, there are ups and downs. You can be perfect very well. Someone will sit down and, have an skeptical and myopic thinking about you.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? And so some of us, before we do something, I remember where I'm coming from, the house that I'm coming from. Nobody has ever put our name and the lineage into disrupt. Not until my time that I'll bring that kind of thing into existence.
You say this all the time.
You understand?
You say this all the time.
It's because I am proud of where I am coming from. And it's because I know what I'm talking about. That is why I don't say this and say this. I don't contradict my words. If you are very mindful of how I speak, you will know that Nachinaa is very emphatic. Like, he's very factual on whatever he's saying.
And you like to boast about your strength when it comes to women.
Sagba, goli. My brother, you are asking a very important question. I didn't want us to go there now, but since you are asking about the women issue, let me tell you, I have 5 wives as we speak today.
Okay.
You understand? And none of them is willing to run away. See, that's me. I could boast in front of my wife. I will tell my wife that if I even beat you and go to her father's house, you will come back.
Because her father will ask her to come back.
That is it. In my culture, not only the father, but what she's enjoying now. If the night comes, she will run and come. So me and my wife, when we are fighting, I don't need someone to come and intervene. You understand? No matter how you see my wife doing blah blah, as I sit down here, very powerful people respect me. But sometimes my wife can talk the way she wants to.
Yeah.
She wants to talk to me because she's a woman. I am brought up by a woman. A woman who gave birth to me. Are you getting what I'm saying? And my grandmother is still alive. Will you imagine that? My mother is alive.
Your
my
grandmother is still alive.
I am telling you, the wise person out there, that I am from a very versatile home. Something I cannot do, I give it to my mom. If my mom cannot do it, my mom will give it to my grandmother. You understand?
I am following.
That's why people are saying Nachinaa is powerful. There are secrets behind.
There are secrets behind.
When you see a child come out to fight with elders and shout on elders, do careless things with elders, it tells you that someone is at home watching the person. So as I'm talking to you here, my grandmother is watching me.
It's watching you.
You understand?
That's why you boast about
That's
your
why
powers.
I boast, because I know if you do anything, my ancestors will not let it come. You understand? If you are the person that wants me to help you with bulletproof financial issue, especially this financial issue is where people have used to exploit others. I am not interested in bantering words with someone. I am not here because of somebody. I am here because I felt we are all one person. We are all one people. You are not contacting me as a stranger. Contact me and talk to me as a brother to you from another mother. 024-854-2226.
To do what for them?
You can contact me if you have any questions to ask me, and if you have any requests to make. You can call me via video call or voice message. I would always be active to respond to you.
A lot of people talk about instant money rituals. I have said it here on several occasions that personally I don't believe there is anything called instant money. I don't believe there is anything called
Mr. Arnold, let me tell you one thing what happens. Africans have been crafted. We have been, enclave, we've been enveloped into a system of mistrust. We don't trust on our own.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? In medieval times, when I say medieval times, historians will understand. In the olden days. There weren't cars, there weren't whatever, but people were existing.
Yes.
And people were doing
business.
Trade. You understand what I'm saying? And you could see somebody who was not going to farm. The person doesn't do any work, but the person still eats, enjoy, goes to do anything. It's because the person knows where he or she is coming from. Are you getting what I'm saying? That is it. That is why when you go to the Arabic world.
So do we have instant money? Do we have instant money?
Instant money do exist.
We have instant money.
I'll tell you why. Some people have used that kind of methodology and then exploit others. And then another thing why people still doubt it is because their brain or all their focus is on Nollywood movies. And Nollywood movies doesn't bring anything good about African culture. It only portrays the evil days of Africa. That if someone helps you with money ritual,
but it's not bad. If there are evil deeds in African culture and Nollywood showcases the evil deeds to the world,
let me tell you.
It's doing it so that we change from our evil ways.
Let me tell you, the most evil country on planet Earth is in Europe. And then Americans, they are the most evil persons on the earth. If today Ghana is prospering, America will come and fight Ghana. Are you getting what I'm saying? For them, they are envy. The way Africa, you envy someone who send the person to the spiritual. They don't do that. They will come out with their ballistic missiles.
They will attack you physical.
You understand? Physical.
Right.
And you understand? So that thing, no. You don't say, are they bringing it on their movies industries? In the Hollywood, have you ever seen any Hollywood movies where they say America is jealous of any country? No. Have you seen in any Hollywood movie that they are bringing their bad attitudes? No, they are only portraying the powerful essence of their culture. So and that is making Africans to believe in them than our
So
own.
Nollywood is not doing good.
Nollywood is not doing good to our African culture.
Nollywood is not doing good to African culture. I am telling you,
on one side, because they are not bringing good heritage culture of our own. They only say that, oh, when you get money, the person will come and hand you. And they are showing some kind of movies. These are just crafted things that people are bringing out. These are imaginations. These are minds. Even though it do exist in some part of the world, but it's not all cases that it does exist. You understand what I'm saying? So
it is Nollywood movies that have made people think to be scared.
To feel like, last time, let me tell you, the boy that bought me my Lexus, let me tell you, initially...
It shouldn't be a long story.
Yeah, initially when he met me, he was scared, like, Nachinaa, if you do this thing for me, won't you come and hunt me? I said, oh, brother, if it will come and hunt you, let it hunt me before it hunt you. I have 25 children. My brother, as I'm sitting down here, I swear to God, whether I like it or not, in the next 50 years or in the next 20 years, I might not be existing. Or maybe I cannot even promise of tomorrow. It's only God who knows what is good for us.
Yeah.
So it is good when you live on earth. When you are no more, your good footage should be on earth.
Right.
People should talk good about it.
Let's move forward.
Yes. It's not about me. My children too are coming up.
Right.
If I do good, it goes to them. If I do bad, it goes to them.
You understand? Let's get down to the box here.
I want to tell you that about this box, I wasn't, I was not going to show any, dispose of. I was not going to show any action. But because of the questions that I see on my, my number, people do come and ask. So I am here to clarify some of them.
Okay.
If not more
all of them?
You understand?
So which one are you clarifying?
So now, I want to tell you that before someone comes out to tell you that he can be able to help you to do money ritual or help you with instant money, it means the person, he himself, is not suffering.
Okay.
But if you make the mistake and contact someone who need your help than you need the help from the person, that is when the hunter is being hunted.
Right.
Are you getting what I'm trying to say? As you can see here, what do you see inside this box?
Show it to the camera. It's
a
things
camera.
like this. If you show it, no, show it well.
You can see. What do you
show it well so that
what do you see
inside?
See? People should see inside. What do you see inside?
So this is a space.
You understand?
This is a space.
Yes.
And then it has compartments. Right.
You understand?
So show it to them well.
You see, look at it.
Show the brown one to them as well.
Let me come.
Guys, when it comes to demonstrations, I want you to be fully involved.
So I want to, you understand?
Yes. I want to
show something to you. You understand? Oh, yinfu, monfu, orofu, orukumuni. Bonfuma, ensiyonto, jisenfuma ne dikayaba. Woso, okunipa, na wajanipa. Haza kabacha, Hindu kabacha. Urodembo, sardembo, onyarodembo. Oi, shilemuna munambambi bo fankasem plapito. Agbanganayo, yinfu, monfu, orofu, orukumuni. Oi, if you are in America, I am calling American dollars. If you are in Europe, I am calling European dollars, European euro. If you are in Ghana, I am calling Ghana money. Whichever part of the world that you are coming from, you can watch me and see a tip of an iceberg. What I'm saying is not like I am hungry. I have done it before. My grandfathers have done it, and it is my turn to also do the same thing. You understand? Oh, monfu jirapa contemplantam mami ota naba bofuma na si oto ise frima ne dikan ba woso na agbangbanayo mbimbo fa kasam plapito danga mbimbo fa kasam plapito kalambirna ne be ifka fa kalamba fatamba koi mantu fika fa mantu danga na maka fa mantu ba fa danga na anchira wura muna awurun awurun maka fa mbo fa kasam plapito
That is surprise as well. Legend is also surprised.
You see, this is the Ghana series. You see, I am coming. Mr. Arnold,
can I remove this?
You can.
Can I pull it?
You can pull it out.
Can I pull it out?
You can pull it out, Mr. Arnold. You can pull it out. This is the American dollars as you are seeing. Why Nifu? Kalamba, channel the call, only the cocaine, the Kalama, Bimbo Fankasan Plapito.
We have homework to do.
Kenimo Fuga. Oh, move from Mofu Jirapa, Bimbo Fankasan Plapito. Kalamba, Bimbo Fuma, and Centro. Officially, Mamata, Euros, and Kata, and Iris, and Baram Bimbo Fa, Oi, Yinfu, Mofu Jirapa. Okuripa, no, Janipa. Haza Kabacha, Hindu Kabacha, Madonna Kabacha. Oh, Miss Arnold, Mofu. Oh, Kalambana, Mibo Fankasan Plapito. Shilamana Manamba, Clement, Fintu Baba Finti. Sheba, Mibo Fankasan Plapito, Yinfu Jirapa.
So, like I always say,
oh, Chenando, on the cocaine.
This display,
you see, this is the
taste in this video.
You understand? Some of us are not hungry.
It is not an endorsement that.
If you call me,
once
your
you
problem,
see Nachinaa, these monies will be given to you.
024-854-2226. 024-854-2226.
This demonstration stays on Vibes and Five.
By the grace of the elders, I swear to my ancestors, the day I shall be buried,
it is not.
If you do anything, if you call me and I deceive you, may I be struck to death by the
It is not an endorsement
I am telling you,
if you see Nachinaa, he is going to give these money to you.
By the grace of the elders, Mr. Arnold, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Me, when I'm doing my thing, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
That was when last time when you went.
This is safer, right?
This is. You check it.
This is safer.
That is the safer. Those people in
Cote
d'Ivoire, if you are in Cote d'Ivoire, you are in Abidjan, you are in any part of Africa.
So Nachinaa actually was able to raise different currencies.
You understand?
So this is safer.
Your German buffalo.
So those of you have been asking me, is it real money? I cannot confirm. Yeah. I cannot confirm because I have not spent
you can see it.
And I don't have
the euro. You can see
what you use to confirm.
And this is the
such
euro.
Money.
If your problem is that you want me to help you with 1 million euro, you can call me video call. That very time, I'll give you only 1 hour to be able to get the money. But it will be an agreement. The agreement will be that.
You finish.
The agreement is that when you are going to do the work for you, you should make sure that you tell me the amount you want specifically. And when I do the work for you, me too, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you, this is the conditionality. If I help you, but me too, I'm a human being. If I help you to gain money, won't you come and say hi to me? But some African people...
So the money, how do you see... What I wouldn't want to hear is get an empty box in your room and sit on your bed and be watching the box. When I do the money in Ghana, or the money will appear in your room, in your box. That's a big fat lie. So I don't like it when I even hear it. I've not experienced it personally. But my logical thinking tells me it is a big fat lie. And so I like to ask, how does the money get to them?
So that is a very good question Mr. Arnold have just thrown out there.
Yes.
Let me tell you, if you can know, I said it in my beginning of this interview. I said that Africans, we sometimes doubt what we have.
Yes,
then
we doubt it.
And embrace the Europeans, whatever the white man brings out. We always believe in it. The Bible that is written, you don't know where it's coming from.
No.
You understand? They just made you believe that when you do this, if someone even come and steal your money, you didn't attack the person.
Leave it
when
to
you
God.
Die, you go to heaven. Did you go there and saw? Did you really go to heaven and come?
No.
Go there and see.
Okay, so
even if Jesus Christ.
So your point is
Jesus Christ was to come back on earth. Those days when it was canes that they used and killing you, stones. Now, if you can, they use ballistic missiles and blast this place.
To blast it.
You understand?
So in effect, what you are saying is that we shouldn't question how the money will come.
Let me tell you, if someone, I'm not saying in every walk of life, everybody can be able to do powers to travel from Africa to overseas, because oceans and seas are there for you to.
There has never been a confirmation that somebody did it and the money appeared.
But do you
rather you would hear people say the money never appeared?
Do you believe that Damongo that I stay here?
Yeah.
In my community that I stay in the Savannah region, I can sit in my Savannah region. You bring somebody who is in America, bring me the person picture and tell me this is the request you want me to do for the person, for you to get this resource, and I will do it and you get the resource very instantly.
Well, so I have no experience.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, do you believe that your village people can be in the village and be?
I've not experienced it.
No, I'm asking you.
No, I've not experienced it.
The person
but the person who has experienced it can write it in the comment section.
I am throwing out the challenge.
I have not experienced it.
I am throwing out the challenge. In every part of Africa, any part of Europe, any part of the world that you are, if you can believe that your village people can be in the village and attack you, wherever you are, it will work. Then why do you doubt that someone can sit in Ghana and still call the genes to come. It's the same genes that will go and destroy the person.
The genes never go. That's, as a matter of fact, they never go. So the money never appears. I am not saying that.
Let me
listen, Nachinaa. With all due respect, you have done what you would do.
Very well.
People have seen it.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that many times that people have said, get an empty box and sit on your bed and watch, they never saw anything appear. So to me, it doesn't exist.
Mr. Arnold.
But it's up to them.
Mr. Arnold.
Yes.
On your page,
your money is menu.
Let me tell you, on your page here,
right?
There should be some kind of trustworthy. When I say trustworthy between an African and an African, the reason is
people have betrayed people's trust.
People
have taken people's money.
Even your shadow, sometimes can
betrays you.
I get what I'm saying.
Well, I understand.
That is why when you are working the daytime, the shadow will follow you. One night catch, your shadow will run away.
Well, if the sun shines at night, your shadow will reappear.
So you understand.
So it's just the position of the sun.
That is it. That is the reality. So people that have using that kind of this, I mean, be in America, be in Europe.
Nachinaa, let me put you on the spot. Let me put you on the spot. Our time is up. Let me put you on the spot.
It's up to the person. You understand?
Nachinaa, let me put you on the spot. Our time is up. Eddie, give me just 1 minute to do this.
024-854-2226. 024-854-2226. If you have any financial problem, or maybe you have mild stroke, your marriage issue is broken, please, you don't have to cry over. Your marriage is about to be to destroy. You can contact Nachinaa. If you have mild stroke, maybe you have diabetes, high blood pressure, your ekelebe is too small. You are punishing your woman every day. You're not making your woman to feel like she's a woman.
Right.
There's always fight in the house.
Right.
You can call Nachinaa. I will treat you as a brother to me from another mother. The treatment that will make you to come back and embrace me.
Thank you.
They say good name is better than billions of dollars.
Thank you. Nachinaa.
024-854-2226.
What I wanted to ask
you understand? You can ask me.
Why are African spiritualists unable to conjure money out of the vacuum?
At all.
But they always have to conjure it from a certain, physical box, basket, table, bag, cloth. Yeah. Why can't you just do this and let money appear? Like we see in the Nollywood movies.
Yes. Nollywood movies, as you are saying, they are your program, let me be honest with you, your listeners. Yeah. Anybody that is watching Arnold program, you don't do editing.
No, I don't. They know.
You don't also do fiction.
No, I don't. We don't do editing. We don't do let's use editing to fix it.
I've been watching your program always.
We don't.
You don't do something.
No.
And you don't also help people to fool people.
No. I won't help you.
You are very genuine and very authentic.
Those who know.
Those who knows you. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's the reality I'm saying.
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
But I'm asking you this question because of your stature.
You understand?
Why is it difficult for our powerful African spiritualists to conjure out of the vacuum?
When you said you have compared something as in the spiritual world to the fictional world, because everything about Nollywood is fiction.
Right.
Are you getting what I'm saying? There are editing and other stuff.
Yes.
You see the spiritualists come,
then the
thunder
money
will So as I'm sitting down here, if I call in thunder, would you be able to stay in this room?
No, we'll run.
So who will benefit the interview again?
Right. Thank you very much, Nachinaa, for coming.
Nachinaa is embraced with. You're not embraced with it.
Right.
If I tell you I don't eat Maggi for the whole of my life,
I will not believe
you.
Understand? It is possible
because of where I am coming
where
from.
you are coming from.
You understand?
I'm not coming from.
You
there.
understand?
The powers you have, I don't have.
You understand?
The rules you go by, I don't.
And
I'm a carnal and physical person.
Very well. Anybody that will come on social media to use some kind of technology, to use some kind of tricks to take people's money, do you know what we'll do? People are only loaning you. You're
loaning money from people.
You understand?
Right.
And when you die, you pay them back.
You pay them back. Thank you very much, Nachinaa, for coming through.
224-854-2226.
Big shouts to Eddie Dazekin.
You can always contact me. If you're not clear with anything, you can ask me and I'll clarify it to you understand.
Ask him and he'll clarify it to you.
024-854-2226. 024-854-2226.
It's okay, Nachinaa. It's okay, Nachinaa. Let me wrap up.
And the only Nachinaa is
allow me to wrap up.
Inshallah, by the grace of the others.
Allow me to wrap up.
I won't be.
Thank you very much. And like I keep saying, this demonstration, performance stays with Vibes and Five. It is not an automatic endorsement from us that once you contact Nachinaa, you will be given money like this. It is possible, it is not possible. So we are telling you, this is not an extension and this is not an endorsement of what could happen. So take it as it is. And we have not spent this money. Those of you ask me, is it real? Is it fake money? I can't tell. Because I have not spent it. You know, so please take note of that. You know, thank you very much, Nachinaa, for coming through.
For convenience's sake, before I leave here.
Yes, you want to dash me?
Before I leave here.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you some of the money to go and try it.
Okay.
So next,
if I try it in my next conversation,
in my interview, be honest.
I will ask you. Yes, if I try it and I was able to buy, I will be brutally honest. If
what I'm going to do is that I will give you like the euros. I'll give you like 15 papers. Okay. The 100 euros. I'll give you like 15 of them.
Right.
Then the 200.
Just give me some of.
I'll give you this one 5, and then I'll give you some of the distance so that if you try it, if you try it and it didn't work, don't cover me up.
No problem.
You know
me. If it works, I'll say. If it doesn't,
I'm a man of my ways.
Right.
Contact Nachinaa.
Thank you.
And your small Celebs shall become
a
big one. Bye bye you.